Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Everyone is in good health and yeah, doing well generally. Yeah, so we'll begin our meeting for today. I've typed our our topic of discussion for the day. It's in our chat, and today we just want to discuss what healthy ways that we can incorporate into our lives to manage stress, anxiety, and maybe you guys have some ways that you're able to manage this that you can be able to share with us. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are under stress around this time, but yeah, we can just share and be able to learn from one another. Yeah, so and feel free to just go ahead.
May I start? I think the most important thing is that you find out the source of the source of your stress, your anxiety. That's what is making you distressed, making you stressed. If you find the source, then you can deal with it better, deal with it easier. But if you're stressed, I think one thing is that to care for yourself, do some self-care, spend some time for yourself. I don't know, exercising, walking, some even I don't know, skincare or some things like this. That some quality time with yourself maybe can make it better, or spending some time with your family, with your friends that you take positive energy from them. That can be also good, I guess. And I think the things that some people do then is not good. It's going to drinking, smoking, and they think that it may help them, but it's not the way it's done. It's not good to be I don't know, alcoholic. It will lead you to that way.
Yeah, thank you, Sophie. Yeah, that's why we want to share, maybe what like the healthy ways. Yeah, so that we can be able to know. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. So what I hear from what you're sharing, just find things that, maybe you enjoy to do or that can just bring that positive energy around you,
Yeah.
whatever that for anyone, maybe family, self-care, as you said, or exercise. Yeah. So
Exactly.
yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone else can just go ahead and share.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Morning, Noah.
Morning, Noah.
Yeah. Okay. So, for me, ways in which we can be able to manage our stress. One of the ways that in everything so far that we are doing, we should be very active in doing it. If you're active in doing it, it will relieve you from the stress. And another thing again is that you should stop comparing yourself to other people, because comparison is the thief of all joy. If, for instance, you have on the mindset of, oh, this person has done this or that, so automatically I want to do the same thing, and then you'll be stressful because you let me say, you don't know what it takes for somebody or someone to do certain things that they are doing. So if you also cannot fulfill it, or you cannot be able to do the same task, the similar task, then there comes the stress. So you try to be, you should not compare yourself to other people, because these are also ways in which we can have unnecessary stress in our life. trying to compare ourselves to others. So you see, comparison is the worst thief of all joy. So if you want to be happy, stop comparing yourself to other people. Another thing again is that we should take control of our life. If you are taking control, these are all it falls under the same of comparison or seeking gratification from others. People are living where what I'm doing. If somebody, okay, like for instance, I'm doing this. If let me say they did not give me that kind of kudos or whatsoever, you feel kind of, oh, what I'm doing is not okay. There you are seeking gratification from others, and at the end of the day, if they did not give you, you'll be stressed. You'll be stressful. So you see, that's the reason why it's very important for you to take control of your life. Another thing again, try to engage yourself with others. Discuss with people. Positive affirmation discussions. Try to discuss on ideas, on issues. So because if you try to discuss about people or what people are doing, then automatically you are stressing yourself. And again, it's very important for you to have free time. Walk. Yeah. If you have a free time, relax your mind, sleep, take a good rest. It will also it will help you for you to relieve from stress. And then again, you should avoid unhealthy habits. Like if you go to the hospital, they will ask you which time and which time are you eating food? Then you say, oh, at 10 o'clock, I'm eating gari. Imagine you eating gari for you to go to bed. These are all, earlier morning, it will give you, it will make you not to feel good of yourself, you see? So there comes the stress. So that's the reason why you should avoid unhealthy habits, smoking. These are all of these things. These are all unhealthy habits. These are things that can make you to go, it will enable you to run mad or for you to stress yourself. So you see, and I've seen where people feel if they help other people or they do good to others, they will feel good of themselves. So you see, if you can also help yourself, I think you can manage stress also. Help other people for them to do what they want to do. That's it. If this is what I can make you feel relieved or feel good of yourself, try to help other people. So helping others also again can enable you to relieve or manage your stress. Thank you, Linda. This is my own contribution for this topic.
Yeah, thank you so much, Noah. Yeah. Please, before you go, please clarify what is Gary?
Oh, what is Gary? That's the formula. Unless you come to see, I will show you. It's it's a formula. Yeah.
Right.
Jessica will tell you more. It's a formula.
Okay, maybe Jessica, you can explain what is Gary so that we can understand.
Jessica.
No, please don't put me in trouble. Please, I beg. Okay, well, anyways, for me, I think we all have similar ways of managing stress, about creating time for ourselves. For instance, I think we should just know our boundaries. For some people, it is good to challenge yourself and go beyond your limits, but sometimes it's also good to say no and to just focus on yourself, because pushing yourself sometimes too much to challenge yourself or to achieve a certain goal can cause you to be so stressed, and it will just drain you mentally, emotionally, physically, and all. So I think it is very advisable, even though we should always try to challenge ourselves to do better, but we should also know our limit. If you feel like it's too much, take a break and just go over everything that you've done. And I also think appreciating ourselves and our achievements also is a good way of managing stress, because if someone emotionally and mentally feels like he or she cannot has not done anything better or has not achieved any of his or her goals or purposes in life, then they tend to stress about a lot of things. They tend to feel like they are not important in certain social environments. They tend to feel like they are not putting in effort, or are not how would I put it, are not investing more or even doing anything beneficial to others. But if they can, appreciate themselves for whatever they have achieved, for how far they have gone or come so far, then it is good for their mental and emotional well-being. And for you guys also spoke about avoiding unhealthy habits. I think it's not only about smoking, alcohol, and stuff. People have different things that they turn to whenever they are stressed. For instance, me, when I'm very, very stressed, I tend to eat a lot. Like I turn all my stress energy into food, as in just eating whatever, munching at whatever time, just because I'm stressed and just want to relieve my stress. So I think in managing like your how much of your stress energy you pour into something. For some people, it's their phone. Whenever they're stressed, they tend to go on social media to just have that positive feedback, or to just have someone that will give them a positive words or something. So they tend to spend a lot of time and a lot of energy in having clarifications from other people. So I think managing that aspect also, in knowing maybe I just need to do things that make me happy and spend a lot of time on myself and appreciate myself and know when to stop. I think that helps in managing our stress. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jessica. Yeah, it's actually something important that you've highlighted, that it's not just the things that we usually talk about, like the smoking, alcohol. Sometimes it's those things that might actually seem quite subtle, but are not also helpful as well. Stress, manage anxiety. Yeah, for me, I think I would also say gratitude would also be a good way to manage it, because I think that anything that you have or anything that you're in, it has potential to cause stress at some point, whether it's work or you have a business, yeah, or even, as Peter was mentioning, some of the things that, we could turn to, like family or friends, yeah, even family at some point can be potentially stressful, like, or even friends or anything, yeah, but I think having just that mindset of being grateful for the things that you have, I think sometimes will help you shift your perspective in a way, so that even though you feel maybe you're overwhelmed by something, you're grateful to have it. And I think that also helps. And I also think maybe another thing, I think the one of you mentioned will also be, just having a balance. Yeah, like in life, I think it's just important to be able to have a balance. It's just a good thing to have, that you just have to be able to have a balance. I think just because talking about having boundaries, knowing your limits and things like that. Yeah, it's important to have a balance, so even when you're doing whatever you're doing, yeah, have a balance. Yeah, as Peter was suggesting, find time for, for certain things that, you might enjoy, or things that might pour into your cup, or things like that. So it's just important to have a balance and not kind of like attend so much to just one thing. Yeah, because then when you tend so much to one thing, then you kind of get overwhelmed by that thing, And I guess that's why it's important, sometimes to also take breaks. Yeah, because breaks kind of help you have that balance. They help you be able to, to reflect, to be able to see, okay, maybe the stress is coming because I've not been doing things in a right way, or there's a way I could improve my systems, or there's a way I could improve the way I'm doing things that could help even reduce or stop the stress from coming in the first place. Yeah, so I think having a balance and just having that heart of being grateful, that mindset of being grateful, I think can also help. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for sharing. We'll just close our meeting here for today.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, so
Thank you,